All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Prophecy Cup play-in tournaments. On blue side today, all right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We got Prophecy Cup the Royal Dominators against Rogue Tea Party on this new preseason patch. So everything is a bit changed today, using the new rules.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
Well, so this is the final match for the play-ins for Prophecy Cup Season 3. It is going, yeah. So this is going to be between Speed's playing on the Royal Dominators, very well known within the community, and of course, Herbal Essence's squad, the Rogue Tea Party. This will be a pretty good game. Both teams have we've seen a lot of good things from both teams through the course of the weekend and going into this week. Let's get into some picks and bans here. As Orin, Vel'Koz, and Azir taken away by the side of Royal Dominators. Are they really that worried about the mid lane? We're going to see Renekton, Kha'Zix, and Ezreal taken away from the side of Rogue Tea Party. Obviously, Speed's Renekton is very well known, and of course 2 junglers taken away. First pick Lulu for the side of Royal Dominators. That's going to go straight to the hands of Princess Violet. Anivia and Rex side locked in.
A lot of different changes coming out in this preseason. No more. The masteries have changed. Have you taken a look at the new ones?
Well, masteries are gone. They're all runes now, right? They're all considered runes. So we have a lot of different things. From my experience playing today, apparently Grasp of the Undying is actually insane. It's very, very strong in that top lane. So Rumble actually not able to, take advantage of that in that top lane. Not too familiar with them at the current time. I haven't really been, I haven't done my fair share of research, but looks like people are sticking to the what was working for them before the big changes, of course. No one's trying anything spicy just yet.
Usually, the meta isn't set out until we test it out. It's only day 1 into the preseason, so we're probably going to see a lot of the old late World Season 7 picks. Maybe
Definitely.
The only difference I would see is people are not going to be rushing that Ardent Sensor.
Well, the biggest thing about they'll definitely be picking the same type of picks. The Lulu Jana are still very they're very comfortable, as we see both of them locked in this game. We see stuff that's kind of cheesy taken off, like Thresh, for example, very aggressive support. Aurelion Sol, Warwick, very aggressive, very cheesy type champions. No one wants to, this is the win and in for both teams. So definitely don't want to get cheesed out in the best of ones.
It looks like Varus is just going to be coming in for the side of Royal Dominators, just right there. Looks like Speed's going to get the Rumble.
So last pick, Gragas here. That's actually kind of funny. Gragas not normally seen getting locked in later in the draft.
Changes to Volibear.
Oh, they're switching it up. That's weird. Okay, never mind. Not Gragas. They're going to actually lock in Volibear. Haven't seen Volibear all Season 7. We actually forgot that he was even a champion for a while. Not the best win rate, but on the new patch, maybe he's busted. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of room for spicy as Xerath gets locked in. One of the late Season 7 OP picks, apparently, with a very high win rate, even though he didn't, he doesn't get played all too often.
Well, Xerath was played well by people in Prophecy Cup Zoelis. Really?
Or not, Arethius, you mean, right?
Arethius, you're right. My bad.
Yeah. Xerath is with the amateur scene, we do see a lot of pocket picks come out. Xerath being one of them, apparently. Apparently people love their little energy dude. And of course, I think Volibear. I haven't seen Volibear in a very long time on any level. So definitely it must be something that Dark Reach has been testing, maybe on the PTS or something.
Volibear getting locked in. I haven't actually seen him since 2015 or something like that. But he does provide a lot of good CC when he flips people backwards. So maybe you might see some good flips running in at you, trying to get that Caitlyn Jenna lane.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
Picks are locked in. Blue side is going to be Royal Dominators. Red side is going to be Rogue Tea Party. And I think I forgot to introduce ourselves. And I am Flash on that play-by-play, joined alongside Dr. Taco on the color. Should have done that in the beginning, but now
That's
you know.
okay. Better late than never, right?
Better late than ever.
All right. So looking at the comps, who do you think won in the draft? Hey, Manny.
Manny?
Where are you looking? Who do you think won out on picks and bans here?
I'm interested to see Speed's Rumble. See how that's going to change up. And
have you seen his Rumble yet?
I have not, but I've heard of it. But look at this. I think Anivia has accidentally gone Smite.
Wait, what is happening? Was there a mistake? Was that a placehold? Is that actually Smite?
You know what that bug? It's kind of hard to see, but that looks like a
bug.
Smite.
That looks like a bug to me too. That's kind of funky. I hope that gets switched. I actually forgot all about the Anivia pick that they actually picked up first pick. I actually had no idea that they were going to play Anivia. And then they picked the Xerath, and I'm like, oh, well, Xerath's going mid. And then, like, what are they going to do with this Anivia? Holy crap.
Well, with both supports, they're picking those very non-aggressive supports, Janna and Lulu. So using that yesterday I would say, using the old patch, trying to bring it up.
Definitely. If we take a look at both comps, both teams are actually like very control oriented. You have Anivia and Xerath backlines, control mages that want to keep a distance. Caitlyn obviously wants to keep a distance, set up her traps, kind of siege a bit. Janna, obviously, she's all control. Varus, not exactly a hyper carry, got a lot of, his ultimate can control team fights. Rumble with his ultimate. It's a lot of like give and take. I'm interested to see. I think on the side of blue, the Royal Dominators, that they're actually going to be able to push the advantage. It's really on I am Pyronetic on the Rex side to be able to get things going for this team, because this team really doesn't have any engage, like, at all.
No, they don't. Anivia doesn't really have much engage unless Plan really lands that stun. And I have actually never really seen an Anivia into a Rumble lane. But if this Anivia pick is a mistake with that Smite, I'd be kind of curious to see if it's... I don't know, maybe it was a mistake, but...
Maybe it was a placeholder, I don't, maybe he didn't have a champion, but, they went all the way through the draft, wouldn't they have just picked the other champion? And, I don't know, that's kind of funny to me.
If it was a remake...
I hope Anivia has TP. Otherwise, things could get very messy heading to the mid to late game in the team fight.
Or they're running some strategy that we just don't know about.
Nope, you just got Smite loaded in. This is the thing. This is the thing that's happening.
Yeah. Well, we are loaded now onto the Rift. Last game of play-ins. Royal Dominators on that blue side. Rogue Tea Party on the red side. And Plan on that Anivia. Grabbing that Smite. And a pause has come out already. Well, if you look at the chat log.
Yeah, chat's a little weird. It's Huh.
I don't know.
Well, apparently someone had DC'd on the side of blue.
Yeah. Well, let's just run through the lanes right now, and looking at the top lane, Rumble into Anivia with the Smite.
With the Smite, honestly, I don't like. Is she gonna build a jungle item? Was the Smite a mistake? I'm not sure. I do believe that Anivia is probably gonna get bullied. She probably won't die, but she'll get bullied. Rumble's a very, quick push. Pushes very fast. Definitely can force her under turret early. It's all about how Plan farms under turret. Once Anivia does hit 6, though, Rumble's gonna find himself, needing a place to go, and you're gonna watch Speed see if he can actually make his impact on the map, because he's not gonna get that turret once she hits 6. As the guys do end up taking the field here. It's like a grouping on the side of blue, and they're just gonna fan out. Well, maybe not. They're gonna fan out. They're gonna have Anivia literally sit on her turret.
Yes, looks like. Oh, I'm lagging a bit right here.
Oh no. Mid lane, 2 control mages, Xerath versus Orianna, both lane bullies. So I'm kind of, whoever gets that early health advantage or maybe early jungle interaction, can definitely tilt that one way or another. Bot lane, probably pretty even, probably slightly favored to the side of Varus Lulu because of Lulu's aggressiveness. But I mean, no one should really die in the 2v2, I don't believe, unless someone steps on a cupcake.
Well, I'm having a bit of issues right now. My thing has just, I don't know why. Well, my client has just froze.
Oh.
Which kind of sucks.
That's a thing.
If I leave this, will I be able to come back and spectate?
Well, yeah, you just click on one of the players and spectate them. Or you just type in the code.
I think.
Oh, wait, maybe. Well, we got standard starts on the side of both teams. As with most of the play-in matches, both teams are gonna, they're not gonna try anything fishy. They'll play a little bit safer than most, just because this is a win or go home situation. And
you do want that spot so that you can join the season. So if they don't win this one, this is basically do or die situation. They really want that spot to join into season 3 right here. This is they're playing for season 3. We have a lot of teams going into season 3. I'm back, so we are all good now. We're good.
So we've got the push advantage is going to go to Caitlyn because she started with that Doran's Blade. Varus opting for the Doran Shield, figuring that he's going to get poked a little bit more because of Caitlyn's range. But like I said, Caitlyn he's just going to get destroyed.
Yeah, Luminicious just getting a little bit of poke on him right now. Princess Violet is trying his best to put the damage back onto the bot lane of Rogue Tea Party right here, but a lot of good trades coming in back and forth right here. Looking at the mid lane with the Xerath and the Orianna.
Oh my god, we have new masters and stuff. I can't see that stuff though. There's the Arcane Bolt or whatever, the really annoying mid lane one. The one that you put on the AP carries, where you just use an ability and then it's just extra damage. It's super annoying. It's like a static shift proc all the time.
When I first saw it, when I was playing today and I first saw that, I was like, is this like another Corky Q or?
It actually did so much. It does so much damage. Like it actually is almost oppressive sometimes. I played against Lux support running full AP, and it just hit me with one E, and then that between the E proc and the little snowball bolt thing, it literally took 40% of my HP at level 2. It was
Do you have to aim it or is it automatic?
I don't really know. I am obviously, like I said, I haven't done my research on the runes because I'm stupid, but definitely was. It definitely doesn't look like they have to aim it. It looks like it just hits, but could be wrong.
Looking at the mid lane right now, 8 CS ahead is going to be that Orianna. That's a big difference 4 minutes into this game right here, and it looks like Plan is going to be just bullying Speed a bit on that top lane right here, on the Anivia, with the smite.
Yeah, but you're gonna
actually coming back a lot of damage, and one more.
He's got egg. He's not gonna die. Rumble will overheat every single time. He wants to go in on the bird, but the biggest interest is that Polymorph actually a lot of damage.
They're both gonna use their flash. Luminicious does want to go in for that. Piltover Peacemaker coming in from Caitlyn just to put in down some damage, but Janna is chunked down to really low HP right there. Janna does have to play a lot safe for Herbal Essences right there. Trying the best. But did burn both summoners as well.
Caitlyn keeping both of hers means that Janna's actually fine. The flash is burnt on the side of Varus, so they do have to be careful of this Rek'Sai coming down. Because there is an Infernal Drake, I'm surprised that they're like we haven't seen any interaction bot lane yet, but you know, everyone's playing safe, so.
And right as you say, Rek'Sai coming down, I am Pyronet. I am Pyronetic.
Yeah, he's
coming down.
Like I said, like you gotta play safe. He knows that flash is down on Varus, and he wants it, or she wants it.
Also is out of mana right here. I don't think he's gonna get anything there. Very nice disengage coming in from both sides, or just, but
it's just a good ward placement. You know, good ward timing. They knew for a fact. You know, flash down, put a ward down.
Both Luminicious and Princess Violet right here are low in mana, so not a lot of pokes gonna be coming up from Luminicious right there because of the mana. But a nice gank coming in. Looks like Speed's just gonna use his equalizer to just push the wave out and probably go back to buy some items. He does have that teleport up, so you can just go back at any moment right here.
He's not even gonna use the TP because of the fact he wants to make sure that he uses this TP and take advantage that Plan doesn't. So he's gonna ult the wave. He's gonna force the second wave to walk into the turret. And Anivia still doesn't have ultimate to be able to figure that out efficiently. So Speed's gonna get literally the freest back of his life.
A nice use of that equalizer to get him some lane control right there. Princess Violet is gonna get chunked down super low.
A little bit too aggressive. At the end of the day, Caitlyn does do a lot of damage, even at early levels.
Yeah, a lot of people actually don't respect that Caitlyn headshot and the Q coming in from
Caitlyn. Yeah, they pay for it
there as well.
Rek'Sai is down here. She wants to dive here, but Volibear and Orianna are roaming down. You're gonna see Rek'Sai head back into her jungle.
Yeah, I like that proactive play coming in from Royal Dominators, Orianna, right as they knew that Rek'Sai was there, really ready for that collapse on the bot lane. Does not want Luminicious to die right here. He's just gonna be putting down the poke onto the end.
Yeah, definitely. Orianna actually opting for the heal in this lane. I think that's kind of weird over the barrier, just because of the fact that most of Xerath's damage is burst damage. Maybe just trying to out-sustain him a little bit because they're both going to be building roughly the same. He does have a 10 CS on the side of the Orianna.
I feel like every lane right now for Royal Dominators is winning except for that bottom lane.
They're even.
They're a bit even, but they're getting poked down a lot by that Caitlyn. Caitlyn's just super good in that early game with that auto attack.
So you're gonna probably start, like I said, with the Doran's Blade versus Doran's Shield. This is kind of what happens. This is what you sacrifice. But he's still got his barrier. They got the heal from the Lulu. Like he's probably not gonna die as long as if he continues to farm as efficiently as he has in the losing lane. Then they'll be fine. Volibear actually hasn't done anything yet though, other than farm.
Yep.
Kind of surprised. Volibear very good at ganking at level 3. He's also got a lot of damage. You know, his damage is much more early game focused than later, as he doesn't scale, you know, AD or whatever.
Well, as you're saying, that looks like Dark Reach is going to be going into the Tri-Brush. He is going to be spotted out by a ward from Dakit and Herbal Essence.
Yeah, he's not going to get anything done against Janna.
Yeah, Janna with that Q just takes you out, disengages that really easily. So
they definitely need to make a play in the mid lane. Xerath is incredibly, or try to push the waves in mid or top side and then invade. As he literally just walks in the lane. They're gonna try and
Dark Reach
get their back.
Up the lane.
They're just trying to get their ball lane a free back, so they don't lose a lot of turret damage.
Just to be clear, setting up that control ward, but Princess Violet and Luminicious right there.
The lazy back from the Lulu in vision. They just get to walk right up to her.
Looks like Speed and Plan right here are going to be putting up some.
Speed's actually overheated. He actually can't fight right now.
That is true. Gets the command protect coming for Orianna. There's the command attack as well. That's going to be the equalizer. And there it is. He's going to be in the egg form. Are they going to get it? First blood. There it is coming in for Subaru Natsuki.
Good usage of the Rumble like charge thing. whatever it's called. His you know, he knows for a fact that it's gonna be on cooldown for 6 seconds, so he just uses it all of his abilities as soon as possible to make, and then it's perfectly up in time for him to be able to use his ultimate to secure to knock him into egg form, of course. I'm surprised they had enough, you know, they were able to actually burn her down before she came back up because they had used like everything.
I really like the proactive plays coming in from Mariana.
Yeah, I do too.
Going to the bot lane.
That was literally what I said. Like they had to push the wave and try to make a play, in order to get like their team steamrolling here. Their bot lane getting that free back does actually help out a lot. Going for the Rage Blade Varus with Ninja Toppies, I'm sure, because he's got the cloth armor already. So combat stats probably relatively even still. Maybe a little bit more favored in the side of Caitlyn because she's got the attack speed from the boots. But, ooh, Flash.
Chain of Corruption and Flash being burned by Luminicious and Herbal Essences respectively. The only thing that Dark Reach really has done in this game was burn that Flash. Kind of not really doing much at all.
He's gotten a lot of farm. He's got a little bit of a CS lead. Jungle CS doesn't really matter, but he's farming very effectively. He's got his Cinder Hulk. Actually not going for Tracker's Knife. Neither jungler is opting for the Tracker's Knife in a 5v5. I think that's kind of weird. But, he's got his bot lane safely to be able to back without dying. Ooh, nice trades. Nice trades.
Well, like this coming in. That's the 90 caliber not going to do a lot of damage onto Luminicious right there. Princess Violet is just going to put down the shield on...
Are you a little bit behind me? What's your time?
I'm at 11:48.
You're like a second behind me, I think.
I think I'm okay now.
Feels bad.
We're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. Like, it's kind of funny that we're watching this game. Oh, here comes
right as the Arcane comes in. One more is gonna take down Super Nitsuki, but does not actually land on the side of Skaggs right there. Gonna pan over back to the bottom lane right here. A lot of poke going in back and forth. But a nice try from Skaggs to try to get the kill onto Super Nitsuki.
Yeah, like we've got this Infernal Drake. Rift Herald has spawned. We've got these objectives. It looks like right now they're gonna trade off blue to the Xerath, but they could definitely red side could definitely have gone for that Infernal Drake if they wanted to because of the pressure that they had. Not opting to do so though. I'm wondering to see like where they're gonna be able to confirm for these objectives that are on the map.
Which objective is gonna come next right here? Chain of Corruption is gonna land onto the Janna. Here comes Volibear as well.
Here.
Herbal Essences is gonna get taken down super low. That's gonna be one more auto attack to get it down. That's gonna be a heal coming in from Dacket as well. That's the shield as well, but Dark Reach does pick up the kill for Royal Dominators right there. Luminicious and his team are gonna pick up one for the board.
So Dark Reach actually times his pathing perfectly. Probably could have just went for the Janna so that Varus didn't waste Flash. They weren't going to get the Caitlyn. Caitlyn still had barrier, and she's like still full health. But like at the same time, Janna did die with ultimate. So who knows what's going on right now? I don't.
That is true.
Janna died with ultimate, and that's actually going to be really bad because that means Royal Dominators are going to secure that Infernal. The passive play from the side of Herbal Essences, I was going to say, Rogue Tea Party is actually kind of kicking them in the butt right now.
That death from Herbal Essences opens up the map a lot for Royal Dominators to pick up the Infernal Drake, which is going to help them a lot with the damage. Very good.
They do have like a lot of damage sources. Lulu actually does do, as they're going to trade off in mid a little bit. Rumble obviously is going to benefit from any sort of AP that's going to be added to him. Volibear, his clear is going to get better. He's going to be a little bit, stronger in the actual dueling. And obviously the carries, of course. So, yeah. I mean, it's not like this is a 4 protect 1 comp where Infernal doesn't really do anything.
No, for sure. A lot of them do a lot of damage. Looks like just in the bot lane, Luminicious is just always putting down a lot of poke. Always out of mana right there.
Ooh. Surprising enough, if you look at the top lane, like I said, now that Anivia has stabled it out, she's past level 6. She's not going to lose that top turret. She does have smite, so like objectives technically should be controlled by the red side. Oh, this is a game going on to Speed.
Speed might be in trouble. There's the Equalizer going to come down to try to help him out a bit, but Speed is going to get stunned up, and Plan is going to pick up that kill for his side. And here comes that Anivia putting themselves up a kill right here.
Well, Volibear is here, so they're not going to be able to get the turret. This is good positioning by the Volibear to be able to defend that. If Volibear had been on the bot,
that's going to be a command attack on both sides. Dakin is going to be picked up there. That's the nice bear to help him a bit. Where is Subaru Natsuki going to come in? That's going to be the command attack.
Subaru Natsuki just exerting his dominance on this map. Xerath actually not being able to roam as quickly because of the wave clear of Orianna. She's just making these she's pushing the wave, she's making these proactive plays, and her team is actually winning because of it. Going up over a K now.
Yeah, 3 out of the 4 kills are on the side of Royal Dominators is on Subaru Natsuki, so look for that Orianna to kind of carry this late game. A lot of the gold is on her right now. 3-0.
Definitely. One of the biggest things about Orianna is that Orianna is so dominant from ahead. Like when she's even or she's behind, like it's kind of it's not as scary. But when Orianna's ahead, it feels like she just does 3 times as much damage. It's almost ridiculous.
A 1 QW combo coming out from Orianna can chunk you down so hard.
Yeah, you can definitely one-shot some people.
You can just put down the ulti, and if you can land a good ulti in those late game team fights when you're super ahead as an Orianna, you're basically guaranteed to win that fight.
I'm surprised Janna making some very aggressive trades onto the Varus, literally just to get shielded by the Lulu. Like, they're not making any progress with the damage. So, like, because Caitlyn isn't actually able to hit the Varus at the same time. So, like, Janna's just making some bad trades. Which is, like, it kind of makes me think that he's a little nervous, not using his ultimate earlier, burning his flash pretty quickly, some of that type of stuff as a play.
He does have to use that clock right there. That's going to be a 2-man command. Shockwave doesn't really have much going here. The monster's going to come out for the bottom side. Herbal Essences. Dakin is going to be taken down super low. I think Herbal Essences might get taken down. That's the shield and the heal as well going on. And the flash as well. There is that Janna coming in and not letting Luminicious and Princess Violet picking up a kill.
Okay, so Dakash should probably be dead. That was very lucky on the side of them. But Janna finally pushing that ult button. Actually does know that R exists on his keyboard. Definitely making some very strong plays compared, maybe he's getting a little bit more comfortable. He's got the full support item. He's got the Moby boots. He's building, what is it, Redemption?
Yeah, it looks like a
he's building the Ardent Sensor. As Lulu also rushed Ardent Sensor. What is this meta?
I don't think people go Ardent Sensor as much anymore.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice because I didn't assume that they would do that. I didn't think that they would do that at all.
Did they not nerf it?
No, they definitely nerfed it. It's been nerfed into oblivion. It's still it's still a good item. It's just you don't rush it anymore. It's not so oppressive that you have to have it. Oh, they got the Tracker's Knife on the side of the Anivia.
Whoa.
Yeah, wards. Yeah, it's basically like you're having green smite on your jungler.
Look for look for Rogue Tea Party to maybe take more objectives, possibly with the double smite. If they lose a smite fight with 2 smites, that is kind of sad.
Take a look at the experience on the side of the mid laners. Level 13 for Xerath. That one shutdown gave him enough, and he's literally sat in lane, so he's gotten all of the XP, even if he doesn't have a CS lead. So he's actually sitting at level 13 to level 12 for Subaru Natsuki.
And the CS differential isn't even that apart. It's
not even that big of a deal. The biggest thing is the kills.
Yeah, shutting down that Orianna really put them back in the game a bit.
Actually, experience leads in top lane as well. Anivia being level 13 to level 12, as they do try to get this.
That is going to be basically another fight coming in. That's going to be the Wild Growth onto Dominators. Right, the Arcane is going to be trying to take down the side of Royal Dominators right here. Blue team is going to get that Dragon. Skags is going to land up on stun onto Dark Reach right there. I think they're going to be able to disengage this one, but Dark Reach really wants to go in for that one. That's going to be the Smite flip. That's going to be Polymorphed onto Skags right there, and Dark Reach might be in a bit of trouble. He might have went a little too far. That's going to be another stun coming up. Plan is going to get taken down or into the end form with the Equalizer. I don't think he's going to get taken down there, and looks like that's going to be a 1-for-1.
That's crazy. All of that, and only one person died per team. Volibear getting a little out of his out of position. His team not actually able to follow up with him. He's going to actually die for nothing in the jungle. They did pop Anivia passive though, so Anivia is actually very vulnerable.
It did feel like Dark Reach kind of just tunneled and really wanted to go for that carry without looking at the map.
Yeah, which is definitely. I mean, he is also much faster than his team. So when he runs in, his team actually is not able to follow up. They are not. They don't have a Sivir ult to go with them. Yeah. They don't have Karma to speed the rest of the team up. Definitely gonna get definitely gonna get out of position if he gets the horse blinders on again.
Yeah, but Royal Dominators does get another Infernal Drake for themselves right there, so even after a 1-for-1 trade, they do have that Dragon. That is going to put them up in a bit more damage right there. That's 2 Infernal Drakes on their side.
I think the biggest, exactly. I think the biggest thing, as the Chain of Corruption comes out.
Chain of Corruption is going to land. Luminicious looks like he's going to get taken down as well. Looks like Dacket and friends are going to try to go into Dark Reach right now. Xerath is not going to land anymore. He is going to land some more, and there comes Dark Reach, and the Equalizer coming in from Speed as well, but I don't think anything else is going to come from that. Dacket might be in a bit of trouble. Here comes Speed. That's going to be the shield and the Monsoon coming up from the Janet to heal up Dacket right there. But that's going to be 2 kills coming in for the side of Rogue Tea Party.
So Baron has spawned, so I think Caitlyn was trying to get some vision down. Maybe they would have started that up since they did pick up the jungler and the AD carry. As they're going to make another aggressive play on the Violet.
Violet has to use the Wild Growth onto herself. And command attack is going to land into Dacket as well. Subaru Natsuki doing a lot of good damage on the side, trying to pick up some more for his team, but he's going to get taken down by Plan right there. A nice try by Subaru Natsuki, but he gets taken down. Oh my god, he takes
We're seeing the expert laning phase from Subaru Natsuki getting those roams off fall completely apart. They've got the 2 Infernal Drakes. That's the benefit of their early game. They're actually even in gold, and yet they're up 2 turrets. The side of Rogue Tea Party has actually outplayed by grouping. Their team fight has been very solid. They've gotten very good picks on the greedy sides of Royal Dominators, and with some few miscues on the side, there's actually going to be a 3rd turret taken down for Royal Dominators.
Skags is a lot of poke. There's the right of the Arcane. Princess Violet might get taken down. There it is. Actually, not even, that wasn't even the ulti. That was that mastery passive coming in for the kill.
That's what I'm guessing. I don't think you have to actually aim it, but that is exactly why you pick the Xerath, so you can pick. You get someone low, they don't actually get away. Same thing with the Caitlyn. They have lots of ways to secure kills.
That is so much poke coming in from Skags right there. He just lands it
siege time after time. Actually.
Yeah. They do take down that tier 1 tower. Just gonna go for the Raptors right now. It looks like Rogue Tea Party has good momentum on their side now. They were not doing as well in the early game, but just based off of grouping and based off of just pure communication and teamwork and just a lack of just a lack of what is that? Teamwork coming in from Royal Dominators. They pick them off one by one.
You can definitely see that Rogue Tea Party is working a little bit more together, a little bit more fluid on the rotations. Royal Dominators is a little bit too aggressive, trying to extend the laning phase, as they are going to try and make a play on the Anivia, which is obviously going to fail.
There's the Chain of Corruption going to land. Bit of damage is going to come in, but Luminous just is not respecting the the stun at all. Right in the arcane does come up, but does not actually need it to be used right there. Dark Reach is gonna get taken down, not get taken down, but he's gonna get shot down 3 times. He has. They are gonna dive this, and here it is. Iron Power Nectar is gonna get the kill. Nope, that is the ace in the hole coming in from Dakin.
And that's exactly, like I said, you're seeing this aggressive play come out from Royal Dominators in a laning solo queue mentality. And Royal Tea Party, they're just saying, all right, we're going to group as this 4-man gank squad, and we're just going to run around the map. Because they can't team fight us. They actually just can't, because they're not grouping properly.
I did not like Luminicious going in there, not respecting Plan's stun. Once Anivia lands that stun and with the ulti as well, that's a lot of damage, and if you don't respect that stun, that's exactly what happened to Luminicious.
One-shot you. If you get hit by the stun, the E's gonna kill you, like, because of the passive, basically the magical crit. They're actually gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to just, like they said, get some vision down deep in the jungle. They're grouped. Blue side isn't. Rumble's actually out of position here, as he attempts to, walk into his own jungle, which he should be safe, right?
It looks like Speed is going to the equalizer onto Plan right there. The Harpoon is going to come out, and there is the egg form. Are they going to go for any more? Watch for the Command Shockwave shutdown is going to go onto Luminicious as well. Command Shockwave is going to land onto Dakin, but there's the Monsoon, and looks like Dark Reach and Squad is going to try to go in for more. Iron Power Nectar is just going to knock him up, and I think that's going to be the disengage for blue side.
Is there a ult up?
It is.
I'm surprised he didn't, when he saw Varix get, like, literally one shot, I'm surprised he didn't actually just pop that right away to shoot him down. I mean, he's too low to do anything, but he does have that Bork. He is going to sustain up. But they're going to, this is a third Drake to the side of Royal Dominators. That Elder Drake looking, very potent at this time.
Yeah, Royal Dominator is going to pick up another. That's an Ocean Drake going in for them. It looks like even though they have been losing a few of the team fights, they are not out of the game. They have a lot of dragons.
Yeah, they're about a K back. They're still up a turret. They've got the Elder Drake 35 minutes. They've got a win con. No one has even sniffed Baron. Like, they put a ward on it. That's it. It's kind of funny. No one wants to throw out Baron, so no one's gonna even go over there. Looks like a very LPL-like game.
An LPL-like game, so just a lot of team fights.
A lot of team fights, ignoring the actual objectives. Like, you don't need them. You don't need them to win the game. Not a lot of turrets either. We're 27 minutes in.
Yeah. I want to see more team fights. Team fights are interesting. Ace in the hole is just gonna go in for some poke onto Subaru Natsuki right here.
Ooh, good play from the Anivia. Actually, gonna get a little bit of poke off. Obviously, doesn't do anything.
Command Shockwave does not land onto anyone, and that's going to be a big power play going in on the side of Rogue Tea Party right there. Watch for them to either maybe initiate or just try to bully something out right there. That's a crucial ultimate you don't want to give up when you're, especially having this team fight team.
Well, so he wastes the ultimate, right? But then all she does is QW onto Caitlyn, and Caitlyn's half health.
That is
there goes your siege, because you're not gonna siege with your AD carry about to get one shot.
So right now, if you're on Royal Dominators, what's the next course of action?
Honestly, like red side wants to continue grouping. I think red side's way to win this game is to secure Baron through a team fight, a 5v5 team fight. They're not. They have this siege count, but they don't have any way to actually like they don't have, other than the Janna, how do they stop the engage from the side? Like, Rumble's just going to ult Caitlyn. And then if Orianna ever ults more than one person, the team fight's over. So, like, you have to play very safe. Orianna's very good against siege comps. So...
And also another thing to note is that once you get into this late game, you're going to see Speed probably split push a lot. But since he does have that teleport, he's going to have a lot of map pressure, and if you said Orianna to split push, if everyone is on the top side, and as we see right now, Orianna's on the bot side, if they start a team fight, she's not going to be there for a good 5 to 10 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. However, the increased vision from that Tracker's Knife actually paying dividends for Anivia to remain safe, which is kind of crazy. the double smite does make me think that they probably want to go for Baron soon, with speed showing bot. Obviously, he has TP, but you know, you clear out vision, and then all of a sudden, you know, where's he TPing to? Mid lane.
And then a nice 3-second walk to Baron. Yeah, well, it looks like they do want to put some vision down onto the Baron side right here. Speed is going to go back to base to potentially buy some items, just heal up, and get ready for this next Baron, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be where the next big fight is going to be.
Yeah, definitely. That's that. Like I said, Rogue Tea Party's just going to hold out. They're not going to force anything on this, you know, mid turret or whatever. They're not going to try and siege anything without any pressure. And of course, Anivia is just going to clear waves. He's not going to actually make any headway against the Rumble. So you might as well group up, right?
Yeah, and Dark Reach does get taken down to a quarter HP. A nice wall coming in from Anivia to poke him down there. But he is really tanky, so he should be able to heal.
Manny making a pretty good comment. When you told your girlfriend you'd call her at 10, but neither team looks like they can win. That's pretty funny. As they've got
a lot of stalling coming out.
Yeah, like I said, remember at the beginning of when we were picking some bands, that neither team really has that secure engage. Like the red team is actually like, you know, winning in gold and, you know, in kills, but like they can't actually start a fight. So like, what are they supposed to do? They have to kind of like play, you know, they have to play around the mistakes of the blue team, which aren't happening anymore as Volibear and Varus have, you know, relaxed with their aggression.
Maybe they engage with a flash Q with Janna. You never know.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna get to 6 items this game. I just have a feeling because we're already 31 minutes in, and not even no second tier is gone.
But I mean, if they do have a solid team fight end,
yeah,
which comp does have a better team fight?
The better team fight, in my opinion, has to go to the one that has more tanks, in my opinion, and the more CC. But like, both teams are running a 1-tank comp. Rek'Sai are in the jungle for both teams. Rumble is probably the best team fighter. Like, you know, but they picked the Nivea, so like, it doesn't really matter. Like, they picked to counter each other. It's awkward.
That Anivia is. Those walls have been burning a lot of flashes on the side of Royal Dominators, and that is really good. Looks like Dark Reach does want to jump in there, but that is a lot of poke coming in from Skaggs. There's the Equalizer, and there's the Rumble coming in as well. Looks like the Monsoon is going to knock him back. A Command Shockwave is not... Oh, he's going to land onto 2 people. Skaggs is going to pick up a kill. Redemption is going to try to help out the team of Red side, but it looks like double kill is going to go to Skaggs as well. Princess Violet is going to get healed up. Plan and Dark Reach are going to be having a little dance party at the bottom area of the fight. Looks like Dark Reach does want to go for more herbal essences. Is going to get taken down super low, but does not get taken down. Dakid is going to pick up a kill on the Dark Reach, and there is Rogue Tea Party going in for this Infernal Dragon. They are going to secure some more for themselves.
And this is a mistake by Speed here. Speed actually decides to make the engage with the ultimate. Actually, fantastic play by the Rumble. Gets everybody in the ultimate. You know, gets everybody in the old Flame Spitter. The problem is their team was in mid lane when he made the engage, and he's going into a team with a Nivea wall, you know, a bunch of stuns and a bunch of, you know, ways to get him off. You know, it's just, they literally, it was a fight that they really just didn't need to take. They wanted to scale a little bit longer to be able to get to that, you know, closer to that, or that Elder Drake. They knew that Drake was also spawning. Why force anything, you know?
It really feels like Royal Dominators is not a cohesive unit. It feels like
definitely a ragtag.
Rogue Tea Party Rogue Tea Party looks really good.
Rogue Tea Party playing very well. It might be because of the mistakes of the side of Royal Dominators, like giving, you know, they're basically handing them the game. But yeah,
lack of respect. It feels like just Royal Dominators is just trying to like make plays that they shouldn't be making, or they're at the point right now where they are a bit behind. They're losing momentum. They do have a lot of dragons, so don't count them out. If they do get that Elder Dragon, it is gonna help them out a lot. But Skaggs and his team is just putting down the poke onto.
The Xerath is absolutely enormous. Like,
Yeah.
you see the Spirit Massage on the side of Volibear, but you see the Merc Sim, but there's not that much other, MR. There's no MR on Orianna, so she's gonna get one shot. Like, you don't see a Banshee's Veil or anything. So she's got two, very high damage AP champions with Anivia. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Luminicious, you should not be there. Wild Growth does go on him as well, so that's a wasted ultimate. That's gonna be a 3-man command shockwave. This might be a good team fight. Plan is gonna get flipped back, but the Monsoon is gonna help out the squad of Rogue Tea Party here. And there's the right of the Arcane coming in from Xerath. He's gonna be on the backside, untouched, putting down that ultimate there, but looks like no one is gonna get killed. Luminicious is the only one dead at the moment currently. Dark Reach is gonna be trying his best to help out his team. Plan is gonna put in another wall. Iron Power Nectar is gonna be in there as well. Dark Reach is able to help his team out right there, so he's gonna get stunned up by Plan, and they're just gonna siege this inhibitor turret and get this inhibitor. And they have just walked into the base and said, hello, we are just gonna take your stuff and get out of here. And Royal Dominators has no answer to that.
Oh my god. Luminicious died with Barrier.
Barrier and Wild Growth.
Like, no, he didn't even use his Barrier. He would have lived.
No, yeah.
Well, he might not have lived, but he definitely would have, had a better chance of living if he used his abilities. Definite misplay. Once he died, and of course Orianna got poked out, that whole anti-siege with the wave clear, gone. They have no wave clear. It was all on Rumble, and of course they're not going to be able to do it. Easy siege for the Caitlyn squad.
I really feel like they're not respecting this Anivia pick too.
Yeah. The Anivia pick is working out so well because Rumble actually just can't get anything pushing because Anivia's wave clear is just so strong.
Yeah, and once Anivia sees you kind of not with your team, especially in that last fight, Plan just puts a wall down, and you either have to use a flash or walk around it, have your team come to it, and at that point it's already too late, and that's where this Anivia is doing really well, putting the walls, stunning people up.
Definitely.
It looks like,
and I mean, you get, like I said, you're seeing Rogue Tea Party look like an actual team as a huge team fight starts out.
Huge team fight's gonna go on. That's gonna be a 3-man shockwave. Gonna do a lot of work for the side of Royal Dominators. Look for them to chase out Dakin. Is gonna be taken down super low as well. Iron Power Nectar does get taken down at the side. Luminicious is gonna pick that one up, but Skags has so much poke and so much damage, and looks like Speed again is gonna get not taken down, but super low. There's the right of the Arcane coming in. One more is gonna take him down. Skag's is gonna get that down. Luminicious is gonna get taken down by the right of the Arcane as well.
That's what I told you.
So much work.
I told you they don't. This is why you pick these champions. You don't escape them. You think you get away with a sliver of health until the old bombs start coming from, the hellfire starts raining down. Oh my god. The fact that Caitlyn's ultimate didn't get body blocked though, kind of a miscue.
Dark Reach really needs to body block that ace in the hole right there. And it looks like, again, another flash is burnt out by that wall. Plan is doing so much work on the side of Rogue Tea Party, and they're just gonna smash down this tier 2 top lane turret. And right now, 6k gold behind. Royal Dominators does not look like they are going to dominate this game. And this is the game they want to win so that they can get into Season 3. And if they are not doing well here, they say goodbye to their chances of this season.
I don't see... I'm trying to think of where the comeback has to come from Elder Drake. They have to get a really good Rumble ult into not dying immediately to Anivia ultimate, because they're going to have to run through it, but they're going to die if they do that. So and they have really to somehow get through Anivia ult.
Yeah, and they really have no answer for Skags too.
And then they have to actually kill Skags before he can actually deal any damage. Because he'll one-shot someone.
For sure.
I'm trying to think of how they're gonna win this team fight. Has to come from getting a pick on the Skags. Stealing the Elder Drake is the first step.
Orianna is not even near the team right now. It looks like they're just
Volibear can't even
no way they
come in and get this up.
Yeah. No way they come in and steal this. They are huge now. They do have that Elder Dragon and the one Infernal Drake, so that's going to be a big power play coming in for Rogue Tea Party here. It looks like if you're Royal Dominators, what's the next step to try to even
Like I
It's a
said,
long
so you
game.
like it had to start with the Elder Drake. You gave up the Elder Drake. So what is your plan? To defend on the inhibitor, because you're gonna have to give this turret up. This turret's gonna be dead in like 3 hits. Like literally, there's no way you're gonna defend that against 5 people.
Super
Orianna
Natsuki
gets
is
an
gonna
ultimate on a
land
passive
an ultimate.
Anivia.
Yeah, I don't think that is somewhere that you shouldn't even be.
Yeah, she's just desperately trying to make something happen, but she chooses the wrong target. She gets caught, so she tries to fight her way out, and obviously that's just not going to work.
There's the equalizer to try to wave clear. Speed is just gonna. They just want the wave clear, so they really want that 40-second window to disappear right here. They want Super Natsuki to be up. Really, the only one with a lot of damage.
So both teams decided not to pick a lot of engage, and that's like the biggest problem with this comp is that now you're getting sieged on, and what are you gonna do?
Oh,
Dark
Dark
Volibear's your
right
engage, and he's just inting. Like at this point, he's struggling. Speed's probably gonna die.
Yeah. Ace in the hole and the right of the Arcane as well. Skaggs is just going to be on the backside untouched. He is 10-0-7. Have you seen anyone go 10-0 in one of these tournaments? He is going off, going crazy. Gonna push down this.
Knight of the Zed go like 19-3. That was pretty close. So oh, Chain of Corruption hits all 5 people. Good.
That's gonna be 2-man Shockwave. Iron Power Nectar looks like he's gonna be trying to go into Super Natsuki. There's the ultimate popped as well. Super Natsuki does not really have anything going on for there. That's the shutdown. Actually going on to Skaggs. That's gonna be 1 death for him. But looks like right here, Rogue Tea Party are just gonna end off the game and pick up the win for themselves, and they're gonna move on in this tournament.
Congrats to the side of Rogue Tea Party securing that last slot into Season 3 for Prophecy Cup. Yeah, they were, for a game that was delayed and, they had to play with, a little bit of information because of the new patch. They didn't know what was going to be good. Anivia top, is that going to be meta moving forward? I mean, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe.
I don't want to play against it. It sounds awful. Oh, with Smite. Not TP, Smite.
Yeah. No. I really, maybe the Volibear pick to me was a little interesting. Because with a Volibear, you got to just go off in the beginning, and we didn't really see much pressure coming in from that Volibear.
Definitely. Huge mistakes on the side of the blue team. A little bit of nerves. It was a high pressure situation. I don't know how much experience they have with with tournaments like this. But that's not to take away from the not flawless but pretty close victory on the side of Rogue Tea Party, definitely showing that they've got some team fight prowess and that they are a unit rather than just a superstar and a few other players. Are we doing an interview with the winning squad, Manny? I mean, they did the whole squad last night. I don't know if they want to do that, but we could definitely bring in Skaggs with that, awesome performance. We'll bring in the whole squad.
Oh, come on.
What's up?
Oh, we're in here.
Hello.
Is the full squad?
In one by one.
Hello.
Welcome, Rogue Tea Party. Congratulations in your victory today.
First question. Smite Anivia top.
Well, if you guys remember last time, we said we did have some cheese picks in mind.
They did say that they had a cheese for every single match or something like that.
All right, and with the preseason coming, we decided to embrace the fiesta. So
yeah,
So
was that Smite a mistake or on purpose?
That was on purpose.
On purpose.
Unfortunately, he's not here right now to fully explain the strat, but
our top laner's a madman.
Does it have to do with your jungler not taking Tracker's Knife, right? You needed one at least, right?
I'm not really sure.
I'm pretty sure our top laner just prefers trackers for in-lane warding, so he can also... I think he also had a sweeper. No, he kept the warding trinket as well. Yeah. I don't know. I guess ward coverage is OP, so he chose that.
Definitely. Talk about shutting down speed. They went ahead and just put a guy that's got 2 lives and can wave clear for days. Pretty good counter to the guy who likes to dominate lane. How did you guys approach the Royal Dominators in your picks and drafts? Like, you're very wonky. I was just honestly thought Nivea was mid until they picked the Xerath, of course.
Yeah, honestly, I thought we could draft like a dominant bot lane, but I thought I was the ADC Decat, and I thought that was actually probably my worst game of all of the qualifiers. And I did not take care of what I wanted to do in that lane. So I think our top and mid, especially Skags, in both the qualifier games, stepped up big time. And then I've always thought of myself as a mid to late game team fighting ADC anyways. So once we got to the team fights, I think our team comp, or just our individual players, shine as a unit, as you guys pointed out towards the end of the game.
Oh, definitely. We watched you guys really play as a unit. One thing that Royal Dominators didn't have. How long have you guys been playing together? Is it like something that you guys are very comfortable with each other, or you guys just really focus on team fighting before anything else?
I thought. Yeah, go ahead, Skeggs.
We, as a full team, haven't really like played together seriously since very recently. Most of us know each other though, so we've been playing together for a while. So I guess we kind of know each other's play styles, and we can work together around that.
Yeah, you're all friends. You're all friends here.
Yeah.
Skags and I have been playing together for like the last 4 seasons. Pretty
Something
sure.
like that. Yeah.
And we've never been we've never been the best laners, but man, we mid to late game team fighting, man, it just looks good.
I mean, you guys didn't really have much jungle pressure. You guys weren't under a lot of duress. Volibear choosing to power farm a bit. Were you guys did you guys feel like you knew where he was most of the time? Because the only time they really had a successful gank was bot lane when you decided not to ultimate Herbal.
Not really. It's kind of weird because because I'm playing Xerath, so I'm constantly in fear he's gonna run into my lane and flip me Oriol, but then he'd gank and then disappear for a while, and we just where is Volibear? What is happening right now?
That was the primary focus of our comms throughout the lane phase. I was in bot lane. I'm I'm not gonna go aggressive until I know where Volibear is, etc. And also, props to their Orianna, because she played out of our vision for the first 20 minutes of the game, and just got a ton of great rotations off. So well played by the Orianna.
Definitely, early game definitely went to Royal Dominators. Getting 2 Infernal Drakes, Orianna getting huge leads for their side lanes with the early games, of course, including First Blood, and the first couple turrets as well. It didn't really start turning around until you guys started literally just grouping as the 4-man gank squad is what I called it. You guys just kind of ran around the map, and you guys got weird picks on Volley and Varus, and all of a sudden you guys were even in gold. You guys didn't know that, but did you guys feel like you were behind a lot of for most of the game, or?
Oh yeah.
We felt like we were behind, but we really only Orianna really was the big presence in the fights, and we were and there was a mid lane fight, it was around 20 minutes give or take, and she ulted air on that, and that kind of started our opening, because Plan had farmed top beautifully, and I mean all throughout the lane phase we had all procured resources, so we knew that we were going to be strong enough to fight. So once we saw some ultimates get misused by the other team, we really felt like we had chances to win fights, and the momentum just swung back towards us.
Yeah. Definitely you guys definitely seemed like you knew we're very comfortable in the team fights. You guys definitely knew that you were stronger than them. Being able to get that deep vision down beforehand. There was a 5 to 10 minute mark where you guys were not doing anything. Do you think that was based off the comps, or you guys were just if we throw, we lose?
Yeah, that I'll step up to the plate on this one and say that I was we weren't quite on the same page, because I stepped up way too far to try to contest an Infernal Drake and just got Ori ulted and died for pretty much no reason in that situation. So yeah, we were kind of split. Plan was trying to solo Rift Herald on the top side, because he obviously had the smite, and yeah, we were really hesitant to contest, which I think was correct, because our team fighting is so solid that like it sucks to give up 2 Infernal Drakes, but like we can overcome that, as you guys saw. So yeah, that's on me to just be more patient and listen to my teammates' comms a little bit, or like at least make sure we're on the same page before I commit to doing anything.
Also, with Xerath, there's really nothing I can do early game, especially with an Ori and a Volibear running around wild. So I was pretty content to just sit in lane and farm. So I knew we could just sit back and poke later on in the game.
Definitely, you guys definitely took advantage of every minion that came through, getting those CS leads, even though they were the ones making the plays. The cat face checking bushes near Baron, probably not the best idea. Just gonna say that.
No, there was a lot of yelling at him to have better pathing throughout the game.
I honestly thought that was the one spot where I was like, what? I was like, face checking AD carry. Here we go. Front line.
Yeah, I'm gonna just blame it on the fact that I've been practicing on the new patch all day, and I came into this one a little tired.
Nah, you gotta blame it.
That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Right.
It was probably the jungler's fault, right?
Exactly.
No. It's like crazy. I felt like I didn't make any of those mistakes throughout like all the other qualifier games, and I think it was just a little bit of mental fatigue at the end of the day here.
All right.
So what's your plans going into the season?
We're just happy to be here.
Right.
Hell yeah, there you go.
Maybe somebody else
In the league, get relegated. That's what we're going here for.
Am I going to be the one that has to step up and trash talk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna play
what place do you guys think you guys are gonna get this whole tournament?
All right, obviously we're gonna get first place. I mean, we're just gonna rickroll through the whole league. Yeet Street's gonna try to stop us. I'm gonna put my foot down and kick him out of the league. Obviously.
So
there you go.
Purple confirmed. Yeet Street getting relegated.
Yeah, they're getting the boot, dude. They're out next
season.
season.
So profoundly that they're not.
Don't worry, we're gonna start Rogue Tea Party Challenger Series. We're gonna put them into play-ins and kick Yeet Street out of fucking play-ins too.
Whoa.
Fine.
Fighting words.
Wait, I can't wait till the schedules are released. I'm knocking that one down. That one down.
Write it down now.
I want to watch that game. Herbal Essences and Road Tea Party versus Yeet Street coming.
Yeah, dude. I mean, if no one else wants to trash talk, I guess I have to be the person to step up.
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
Also, Herbal's his own person, and he doesn't reflect the views of the company.
4 good cops, 1 bad cop.
This is not a company. This is a team environment, and as a team environment, and as our captain, I say it reflects.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like, this is my team, dude.
Hey, Flames.
Oh yeah, that too.
I'll give you that.
Actually, no. Skags holds 51% of the team.
Oh, sweet! I didn't know that.
The captain of the team.
He kept asking for napkins, and all I had was shares.
Oh God.
Well,
I
hope to see you guys really destroy Yeet Street.
Yeah. Are there any other teams? Are there any other teams that you're interested in playing against or watching to see them play?
I'm interested.
Who's the? Go ahead, Deck.
I'm interested to see MVP Beta. I think they were picking up a new ADC, and when we played MVP Beta in qualifiers, I really felt like Flamboozle was their primary carry. So if I'm not mistaken, I think they're looking for a new AD. So I'm kind of interested. I'm kind of interested to see how strong they are without Flamboozle. To see if my impression of the team was correct.
Cool. Well, congratulations for getting into Season 3 of Prophecy Cup. I really hope you guys do get to destroy Yeet Street. I hope you don't. I really hope we don't get to see you in relegations.
Right.
But if it does happen...
C9 reverse sweep, dude. No worries.
Yeah. All right.
C9 reverse sweep. Man.
God.
Dr. Talk about anything else?
Yo, our top plan says to pull him into the caster box so he can talk too.
Oh,
we can ask him about Smite Nivea.
Yeah, you can ask him about the Smite and Nivea, dude.
I can't pull anyone in here.
Unlucky.
Manny.
Manny, use your supersonic powers.
Manny can.
Yes.
Well, seems he's not.
The people want to hear from the Orange God.
The anticipation is killing me.
I feel like he's on. I feel like he's in call with his girlfriend. Remember, he had to call her. He is. Oh, I was right. Manny, pull Orange God in. Please.
Meeting room.
Meeting
He's
room.
He's in meeting room. He's in the meeting room, dude.
Literally right next to us.
We
Orange
did it!
God, welcome.
We did it.
Anivia, smite top lane. Go on.
Hey, it was meant for mid lane, but it works top too. Hell yeah.
That's the explanation.
And that's how our team operates on a day-to-day basis.
When we were in picks and bans, we picked Anivia mid, and then we picked Xerath, and we forgot that we picked Anivia. That was the actual reason we picked Anivia. Because
Yeah,
we were trolling, I also took Smite. Like, that's the actual explanation for why you played Anivia. Oh boy.
He realized he took the smite a little bit too late, but he had time to change his runes so he could get the.
Wait, did you actually not know? Were you actually?
No,
not
I meant to
winning?
take smite.
Okay, that's.
Yeah, don't give away the strategy, dude.
I mean, it's better than me not buying items the other day.
Was it on his ear? Was it on his
Yeah.
ear?
Yeah,
He's still one lane somehow.
right?
The genius.
Something, you know, someone said on the stream, I think, you know, is that the new strat?
Season 8
Not
strats.
buy items.
Right,
You just get,
exactly.
like a 10 CS lead somehow.
Yeah, just delay in the late game.
I mean, we were tracking our what was it? Gather the Storm.
Oh my god, this
Oh,
is
right.
this is my new favorite team.
Oh yeah, we hit. I think we
Hell
hit
yeah.
like what would it? We hit like 30 minutes or something. We were like, "All right, boys, gather those storms, revved up. Let's go." Team fight.
Storms a gathering.
Oh my
We
god.
gathered those storms. Best part is I was playing Anivia, so I also put down the storm.
Ooh,
Yeah,
there you go.
Hey, clever. Kind of.
Wait. I'm done.
Nivea's ult is Glacial Storm.
I'm done. I'm done. We're starting puns. I'm done.
We just lost all our fans in one swoop.
Oh no, I lost all my
We
fans.
gained
So what?
everyone,
Okay,
and then
yeah.
we lost
Man, I just
everyone,
lost
too.
my one follower. Dang it.
Right.
Excuse me, I have like 6 on Twitter.
Yeah.
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 We're ready to close this off. This has been Dr. Taco with Rogue Tea Party, your last team into the Prophecy Cup Season 3. And, of course, my play-by-play caster, Flash. Have a wonderful night, guys. And congrats, everyone, in Season 3.
fun.
Stick around.
Thanks.